Supercars. They are fast, beautiful, expensive and fun. And all these points make them very impractical but therefore very special. And I would argue that they are the most interesting kind of car, because for a lot of them it is not completely impossible to own one day. But there are still so few of them that they are very exciting. And also there are so many different options. You can get anything from a reliable R8, a neck-breaking Aventador, or unknown sleepers like the Celine S7, and thousands more. Also, supercars are pushing the limits of cars in development and competition, so they really get the best out of modern technology. An example for that is the new Lamborghini Reverto, which I made a video about, and the Ferrari SF90. They both are 1000 horsepower hybrids from Italy. So they push the hybrid technologies, developments in aerodynamics and weight saving, and also styling and drivability. And with their new developments, they indirectly force other manufacturers to do the same. They force them to improve on their new cars further and further and make them truly outstanding. They even push the technologies in normal street cars too. This is because the manufacturers can use supercars as an experiment. The people that buy supercars are more open to new technology and ideas. So it is not as important as in a normal daily driving street car that is mass produced that everything is perfect. So they can mess around a lot with the materials used in the car, how the engines are built and the software. And this of course doesn't mean that supercars don't really work. My point is that because they have higher budgets on supercars too, they can maybe test things like a new driving assistant that was never tested before anywhere, and develop this one based on the information they get from producing the supercar. And also building hyper or supercars can get a lot of attention to a brand, because those cars are really special. For example, the Mercedes-AMG GTR, they normally produce luxury vehicles, but then they made a supercar, great thing. Same with Audi, they built the R8, they normally build daily drivers. And also Honda with the NSX. It's the same thing like with the other two. They built an insanely cool car with a whole lot of power, and this way they get the marketing and attention from the media to direct people to their normal cars. Even when Volkswagen made the Bugatti Veyron, they lost millions on every single car they sold, but they still did it to show the world what they can build. And they absolutely delivered with a car that can go 413 kilometers per hour. They literally broke the world record by far. And this story was blowing up the internet. And this is pretty much the same which happened with the Lexus LFA. They flopped in the sales, but because of their insane sound and styling, and them being very capable of high performance, they are just loved across the world. And in the times of social media right now, those things are so incredibly important. There's car spotting pages on Instagram, there's celebrities driving the cars, there's news about their new achievements, even just like the random edits that you see when you are scrolling on your social medias, and also a lot of tests and reviews. And one of the most important groups these informations end up with are the children and young people. They start to dream having one of these cars in their perfect life. They put posters on their wall, change the wallpapers on their phone screens and whatever. And if they have the money in the future, they will buy from their dream brand. And apart from that, supercars also get integrated in the general car culture and community. There is a feedback developed for these cars and therefore they have a representation. For example, the Audi R8 is very reliable. Ferraris are not, and they burn down. Maseratis don't even start because they're so unreliable. BMWs are sideways half of their lifetime and have lots of bangs and pops from their exhaust. And then there's the Honda that can handle a fucking insane amount of engine mods. These stereotypes, or however you want to call them, are very important for cars. They are of course not true all the time, but these generalized feedbacks give the companies a lot of information of what they can improve or what they are doing correctly. And they also protect unknown buyers from making dumb decisions when buying a car. So the world needs supercars. The manufacturers need them, young people dream of them, rich people buy them, and car guys love them. And they are a great tool for marketing and movies to add that expensive feeling. They just are great.